Hi, this is Justin Meadows with another website news update, and today I want to talk to you about SEO, which is search engine optimization, and how you can get your website better Google rankings. Firstly, I want to dispel a few myths about search engine optimization. In the past, some of the tactics that have been used have been stuffing a bunch of keywords into the background of your website in what's called the meta keywords data. And other tactics that have been used in the past have been to buy a bunch of links that point back to your website. You can get these for pretty cheap off the Indian SEO services that spam your inbox once a week, I'm sure. These things simply don't work. Well, now, I want to just clarify that getting links to your website does help your Google rankings. However, if you have a poorly constructed or thin website that doesn't offer valuable information or solutions to your customers and isn't regularly updated, then getting links isn't enough anymore. In the past, you could get a one-page website up to the top of Google by just throwing a few thousand links to it from some crappy sites. That doesn't work anymore. Google have changed the way that their search engine works, and you will now get filtered out of the search engine altogether if you continue to use those spammy sort of tactics. So what works now, and this has always worked, but now a lot of the cheaper shortcuts don't work anymore. So now what you need to be doing is publishing quality content on your website that solves your customers' problems or that provides solutions or great advice, valuable information that customers will like to consume and also share with their friends. Things like videos and images and PDFs are great ways to publish shareable content. You also want to make sure that you're publishing stuff that is relevant and interesting for your users or your customers. Now, for some businesses, you need to be a bit inventive, and perhaps you might not be talking necessarily about the products and services that you provide, but perhaps other solutions and related problems or solutions that are associated with your business that your customers have problems with. So you don't need to think too narrowly, and your website doesn't need to be about your business. Your website needs to be about your customers and your customers' problems and solving those problems or helping them out, making their life easier or more enjoyable depending on what business you're in. Apart from quality information, Google is also putting a lot of emphasis on freshly updated regular content. Google likes authority blogs, and they like websites that are kept alive and fresh because they know that they have lots of information and they're valuable to the customers. So they're going to serve those websites up higher on the search engines than a website that is only updated once a year or only gets a one blog post out per month. If you can publish once a day or once a week or as much as possible, you're going to have a better chance of getting higher Google rankings. You're also going to have a better chance of being shared on social media and by customers who value your work, but also you're simply going to provide more solutions to your customers and get a stronger following. Now, another thing is keywords. So, as I touched on before, in the past, stuffing a bunch of keywords back in the very start of Google and the internet did actually help you get found a little bit better. But now that doesn't work at all. Having the keyword in there more times doesn't make it rank better. You only need to have it in there a couple of times to make it clear that that's what the page is about. And in fact, if you put it in too many times, that page will be seen as spammy and will be penalized. You need to be focusing one page on one particular problem, make it clear in the structure of your website, and you might need to talk to your SEO consultant about how you do that or your webmaster. But things like your page title and your meta description, your metadata, these things, they need to be written for the benefit of the user, not stuffed with a whole bunch of keywords. That simply doesn't work anymore, and you don't want to be trying to target too many different things with the one page. It's best if you have one topic per page and you just dive into that one topic and make it clear to the search engines that that's what that page is about without trying to stuff in as many keywords as possible. So in part 2 to this SEO video, I'm going to talk more about getting links to your website, the types of links you should be getting, and how you can go about getting those. I'm Justin Meadows. This is Evergreen Profit. I'll talk to you soon.